It was another very warm to hot day today. A few more locations hitting 90-plus degrees. Gonzales, Baton Rouge is at 92, 91 at Bogalusa, 91 as well at Lakefront. Didn't quite get to 90 at the airport, so maybe tomorrow. Not as much of a chance, though, by Friday, and we'll see temperatures coming down. And really, it's not the heat during the day. We're only 4 degrees above normal. It's our morning lows. We are a full 12 degrees below normal for the early morning. So we start out already kind of on the warm, almost hot side, and we get even hotter during the day, so we don't cool off very much at night. That is our main problem during the summer months. It's that lack of cooling off, and that's all because of the high humidity, which will be coming down throughout the day on Friday. At the moment, partly to mostly cloudy skies. At least we still do have a breeze outside. You can kind of see our camera shaking a bit. Winds out of the south-southeast at 15 miles an hour. We had, again, a mix of sun and clouds, probably more clouds than sunshine during the day today. And really no rainfall, not much in the way of rain expected in the tomorrow either, but maybe late Thursday night and into early Friday. 80s outside at the moment, and when you factor in those dew points in the mid and low and mid 70s, it still feels very much like the 90s. 98 is our current heat index over in Baton Rouge. But as mentioned, we have at least some passing cloud cover and a bit of a breeze. Might see the winds lessen a bit during the day tomorrow. One of the reasons that we're expecting, and the reason why we have been on the hotter side over the last couple of days, is look at the heat out over northern Mexico and southern Texas. This is an air mass that has been generally moving our way from the mid-levels of the atmosphere within this southwesterly flow. That's why the models have been trending, and I will say they've been trending a little hotter than we've actually been, but that's the reason why. Not going to see that change until we head into the day on Friday. That pattern will still be with us tomorrow, so expect another hot day. And as this upper troughing moves in by Friday, we are going to see a cold front move through. The problem is the milder, drier air will still be kind of lagging behind. So I still think mid 80s during the day Friday, but then certainly by the weekend that milder air will be coming into play. Then as we head later into the weekend and early next week, we're going to be watching a big upper level low. That will bring us our next best chance of more widespread rainfall. Good news is we are starting to see a drier trend for Sunday, Mother's Day, with the bulk of the rainfall headed our way Monday, maybe most of the day Monday, and even into early Tuesday. This upper system is going to be fairly far south, so there may be a question of severe weather, and also we're going to be looking closer at how much rain we may see. As of right now, maybe 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. That's Monday and into Tuesday with some localized higher amounts, but something that we'll be watching very closely. But at least the trend has been for a drier Mother's Day. So going with about a 20, maybe 30% chance during the day Sunday, and far more rainfall will be headed our way starting early Monday morning, throughout the day Monday, and going into early Tuesday. So this may be kind of a full 36 hours of some decent rainfall. So we will be watching for some flooding threats then. Storms have been up to our north generally, but also off to our west, and for us, fairly quiet. That may change later tomorrow night and early on Friday. Most of the model guidance is indicating kind of a complex of storms developing over Texas and then moving our way. Now, at the moment, a lot of the model guidance has been trending a little farther north, maybe more southwestern Mississippi, but some models are bringing some of those storms across the North Shore. So if that happens, again, this would be all during the very early morning hours of Friday, could see some strong winds and maybe even some hail. Through the night tonight, that severe risk is greatest north of us, but then as we get into Thursday, again, this is really for more early Friday morning, we do have a level 2 threat of severe weather for the North Shore and southern Mississippi. The greatest threat, not really much of it, kind of a non-zero threat for tornadoes. Don't really think that's going to happen, but it would be more for the strong winds and also the possibility of some hail. That would all be early Thursday. Rest of the day, or early Friday, excuse me. The rest of the day Friday looks very nice. Very nice weather heading into the weekend. It'll be milder and it'll be less humid, so it'll feel a whole lot nicer. And then we're looking at some very wet weather headed our way Monday and into early Tuesday.